We said it was going to happen, and now it's happened. Iowa's receiving millions of dollars from the Biden White House to enforce red flag gun seizures. And phony Joni Ernst is the reason why this is happening. Watch this video, guys, and join the fight. Hey, guys, Aaron Dorr here with Iowa gun owners. Ever since phony Joni Ernst stabbed us in the back last summer and voted alongside of Chuck Schumer and Dianne Feinstein for S-2938, which gave Joe Biden $750 million to use in bribing states into passing red flag gun seizures, we warned everybody that money would make its way back here into Iowa. We weren't sure when, we weren't sure how much money, we weren't sure the process would be where that would happen, but we said that even though this is a red state, Joe Biden knows the states have an impossible time saying no to free money. And folks, I wish we were wrong, but we're not. We just found out that Iowa received recently $2.5 million from the Biden White House for the purpose of enforcing red flag gun seizures here in Iowa. Folks, if you're low on time today, whatever else you do, hit the link below and sign your petition telling your state senator and your state rep they had dang sure better hold the line and vote no on any form of red flag gun seizures next session. If you have time for more details, we have lots of details for you. First of all, the money. How much? Iowa received exactly $2,478,792 from the government through the Burn State Crisis Intervention Program. You can Google it all for yourself. Check it out. You'll see how much it is right there. Biden's goal here is very simple. He wants to get our state legislature hooked on his free money, because he knows once Iowa takes that money one time, they're going to want it again and again and again. And while he gave us $2.5 million so far, there is hundreds of millions of additional dollars just waiting in this program for states that pass red flag gun seizures. That is his goal. Now, for those who don't know, a brief overview on red flags. A red flag gun seizure would allow almost anybody who doesn't like you, could be an ex-spouse, could be an old boyfriend, girlfriend from 20 years ago. It could be your aunt who lives in California you haven't seen for 20 years, who simply hates your politics. They could call in the authorities. And they could say, my niece, my nephew, my ex, whatever, I think he's dangerous. He posts about how much he hates Joe Biden all the time, and he has a lot of firearms in his home. I think he might be a danger to himself or somebody else. And once that complaint is made, a liberal judge, and there are no conservative judges left, we all know that, a liberal judge will consider that complaint. And when, not if, when they decide to grant that seizure order, it's going to have happened without you ever knowing about it in the first place. They're done ex parte. That means in your absence. So while you're at work doing your job or living your life, somebody else is asking liberal judges to take away your firearms, and you could not even be present in the courtroom to defend yourself. And the key thing here is that these seizure orders are issued before you have been arrested, charged, indicted, or convicted of anything. It is the end of due process in this country. It's the end of it. And Biden's goal here is very simple. Again, give them a taste of that money and then bait them to take a whole lot more in exchange for passing red flag laws. Now, right now, here in Des Moines, I would estimate there's 20, maybe 22, 23 state reps who would never vote for red flags under any circumstances, no matter how much money Biden throws in their face. In the Senate, we probably have 6 to 8 who we could count on who would 100% never vote for that. But that leaves dozens of rhinos in the middle, of course, the entire left, who would vote for this. And here's the way this could happen. You see, what we've seen in other red states that have passed red flag laws is they try to be cute with the language. And so what they'll tell gun owners is they'll say, you know what, you're right. We've listened to you guys. And those ex parte hearings, those secret hearings, those are bad. And so we're going to take that out of the bill. And that means we'll make red flag gun seizures good. It's complete BS. Because while an ex parte hearing is terrible, the real issue, again, with a red flag gun seizure is it takes away your firearms before you have been convicted of a crime. And that is what makes red flag laws so un-American. You know, there is a major movement afoot across the country right now in the wake of last year's Bruin decision to recalibrate the playing field on when somebody can be disarmed. For example, recently in the Third Circuit Court of Appeals, they held that non-violent felony convicted persons could not be disarmed for a lifetime. Their standard now is there must be a violent felony conviction for someone to be a prohibited person. But a red flag law doesn't even have a conviction at all of anything. And so that's why, even though lawmakers here in Iowa have been talking about doing away with the ex parte process and then passing a better version of red flags, we believe there is no good form of this law. So, guys, if you agree with us, hit the link above or below this broadcast. Make your voice heard. Tell your state rep, tell your state senator, you better vote no on any form of this garbage legislation. We will hold you accountable as a voter in your district if you betray us on this. We will fight you in court if you pass this. But our primary goal here today, folks, is to kill this bill before it ever gets off the ground. Kill it before it ever even gets introduced when session reconvenes next January. Make your voice heard, hit the link. And guys, if you haven't yet done so, join the fight today at joinigo.com. We'll keep you guys informed. Take care.